Ndugu Membe, Mr. Membe, they can be used without any problem.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ndugu Membe. Now, Ndugu Membe, on 9th December this year, Tanzania becomes 50 years old. How excited are you about that, and how is the nation preparing to celebrate that major accomplishment?
I can tell you we are all electrified by the event that is forthcoming. From the Ministry of Foreign Affairs point of view, for example, I will bring the world to Butiama, the birthplace of President, the first founder president of the nation, Mwalimu Julius Nyerere. The entire members of the diplomatic corps will be there, and then from there they will go to the human cradles mankind in Serengeti to witness the footprints of the first Homo sapiens walking on 2 feet. That's where the world will be. And then we'll go down to Zanzibar to pay homage to the union, to the union factor by talking and seeing the remnants of the slavery that took place years before we go down to Dar es Salaam to celebrate and enjoy ourselves. So it's really exciting for everybody in the diplomatic community, let alone the millions of Tanzanians who will be celebrating in so many fashions to mark the 50 years of independence that kept that country united and at peace with itself.
If you were to talk to us from the deepest, better part of the bottom of your Tanzanian heart and soul, Ndugu Membe, what would you say, or what would you identify, for example, as the single most important accomplishment that your country has attained in the last 50 years?
My friend, there are so many, but let me just mention 3. 1, unity. There is no country that I know of that has demonstrated unity in the past 50 years than my country, Tanzania. A country with 129 tribes coming under one national language, Swahili, and breaking off the chiefdoms that existed before independence in order to bring all Tanzanians together under one flag, under one language, under one nation. This is something that we cannot forget. For the past 50 years, Tanzania has remained at peace, and it has not fought civil wars, although we have fought 2 major wars. That is one of aggression against Uganda, and the other one for secession against the Comoro Islands, where Anjuani Island wanted to secede itself. But more important, the freedom wars that we fought in Southern Africa. We ourselves have not had any internal strife or civil wars. We have remained at peace. We have sacrificed our lives for the independence of others in the continent, and we remained all the way unified. This is the most single important legacy that Mwalimu Nyerere will be remembered, and that Tanzanians will be proud of themselves when they celebrate the gallant 50 years of golden independence celebrations.
What about the Seychelles? Of course, they are facts suggesting that you may in fact have helped to overthrow President James Mancham and basically put into power Mr. Rene. True or false?
True. True in a way, because dictators in that part of the world were not welcome. Mancham imposed himself, and he was purely dictatorial. And then we had Albert Rene coming in for the assistance of Tanzania, and the Tanzanians did not hesitate to go all the way to Seychelles to transform that island archipelago and put in democracy as requested by the people of Seychelles in the 70s.
I see. Well, let me come to you now, Dr. Bilinyi. It's a pleasure, of course.